Hello everybody and welcome to this presentation of high school football here in Newstalk, New England at East Coast Sports Hub. I'm Stephen Err. We're here fully stated in Worcester, Massachusetts tonight as the Doherty Highlanders take on the Wachusett Mountaineers, and the kickoff here taken out at the 12-yard line. Doherty won the toss, they deferred to the second half, so we will see the Wachusett offense coming out. And both their quarterbacks in this game are sophomores, so we will see who will come out under center here for the Mountaineers. Is either going to be number 2, Thomas Anderson, class of 2027, which once again, folks, means he's a sophomore. We also have number 15, Jaden Schneer, also class of 2027. So once again, Wachusett. And it is number 2, that is Thomas Anderson, leading in a quarterback for the Mountaineers. They start the ball, they're on 12-yard lines. We get this one underway from Foley. And Anderson hands off on first down. Cut to the outside, number 11. Get your name share in a moment. Number 11 breaking a tackle inside the 20 and near the 25-yard line. That is John Lindberg, a senior, class of 2025. So both of these teams coming into this game 5-4 on the season. Both of them coming off blowout losses in the playoffs. Playoffs! Yes, folks, we are in the middle of the MIAA postseason here in Massachusetts. Doherty played their playoff game against Mansfield last week and fell 42-17. I'll give you an update on the score from Wachusett's playoff game. I know they played Needham. Anderson on first down throw, short pass caught. There's a screen. And looks like a number 9 here. Let's see if we have a number 9 on our roster. He gets to the 31-yard line. That's a gain of that's a big chunk of yards there. And looks at number 9. That is Cam. I hope yeah, it's Cam McGravy. And there's an E in Gravy, folks. Cam McGravy with the screen pass there from Anderson. And let's see where they place the football. Now we actually have a flag down there or something. Did not see that coming out. But it's a 15-yard penalty to add on to the screen pass. That's a first down. And they got to bring it near midfield here for the Mountaineers. The Mountaineers Wachusett and the Highlanders of Doherty. Doherty, the only team out of Worcester going to the playoffs this season. And that includes Burncoat, who had a very good season as well, led by their 2 quarterbacks, DJ Daniels and Mario Manners. First down goes to 46. Anderson's going to hand off here. And he has a big hole, and there he goes. One man to beat down the sideline, and it looks like he's going to be pulled out of bounds near the 10. Huge run there on first down from the 46-yard line. Looks like he gained about 50-something yards on that play. Let's see who took the handoff there on that big gain, but it is a big gain. Let's see where they place the football. Clock stop for now, 11:07. And again, like you saw last night in the game against South and Marlboro, folks, once the ball is placed, the clock continues to run again. First and goal officially at the 7. About a 50-yard run there. Hand off here on first and goal, and there Doherty's be able to make the stop there. So let's try just some math here, folks. They had the ball at the 46-yard line. So officially a 47-yard run, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. Officially a 47-yard run there. And now loss of 1 on this last play. It's second and goal at the 8-yard line. 10.5 left here first quarter. Scoreless here between Wachusett and Doherty. Both teams eliminated from postseason. Anderson fakes. Anderson over to the middle to the end zone. The pass is and go. They say he's out of bounds. A diving attempt there by the receiver. And the pass is ruled incomplete. Third and goal in the 8 coming up. And now the clock stops after the completion with 10:20 left here in the first quarter. So a 47-yard run there set up first and goal at the 7. It's now third and goal at the 8. And we do apologize, folks. You saw the window still in the camera, as well as the big camera right outside our window here in the broadcast booth. So here we go. Let's see if the Doherty defense can make a big stop here on third down and 8. And let's see if we can avoid that camera and windowsill. Anderson rolling out to his right. Floats it to the end zone, and he overthrows man. So Doherty with a big win here on defense start this one. And Wachusett looks like they're going to kick the field goal here. Pass looked like it was tender. Looked like number 19. That would be Finn Piuzze, another senior. And so, after a 47-yard run, Wachusett forced to kick a field goal here. Number 33, Jack Hahir, a junior. Going on to give Wachusett potentially the first points of this game. But again, if you're Doherty in this defense, you better probably feel pretty good about yourselves. Forcing a 4th down and field goal. High snap. Kick is up, and the kick is good. So a 47-yard run leads to a field goal. It's 3-0 Wachusett, just like that, with 10:09 in the first. So we'll be right back. Our first break of the night. You're watching Presentation High School Football here on News Talk New England and East Coast Sports Hub. So 3-0 Wachusett, a 25-yard field goal after a 1st and goal from the 7 after a 47-yard run, which was after a 15-yard penalty. So again, if you're Doherty, you got to feel real good forcing just a field goal to giving up the 15 yards and the 47-yard run. 2 straight incompletions and that drive for the Mountaineers, also West Virginia Mountaineers, and the ball falls off the tee. Just like it was last night at South High School, folks. It's another pretty windy night, pretty chilly night out here in Worcester, Massachusetts. And hopefully we get a good game like we had last night. Get to more of that a little bit later. Game between Marlboro and South, 2, 3, and 6 teams. Here we have 2, 5, and 4 teams, Doherty and Wachusett. And here's the kickoff again, 3-0 Wachusett. You're watching a presentation of high school football here on News Talk New England and East Coast Sports Hub. And on the kickoff here is Ryan Dennis, a guy that the Doherty fans know very well, and he gets the ball out near the 30-yard line. And now we will see, quite arguable, not really that arguably, the top quarterback in all of Worcester Public Schools, Josh Romeo. Coming out, he threw 3 touchdowns the last time we saw him, as Doherty put up 58 points and a blowout victory over Fitchburg a few weeks ago. Dominant performance there by most likely the top quarterback in all of Worcester Public Schools. He's coming out here, his final home game officially for the Highlanders. Of course, we'll see these Highlanders again on Thanksgiving morning. They're the road team against Burnt Cove. First down, Romeo pumps, thrown over the middle, and the pass is picked. Intended for Dennis, 2 flags down. This pass is intercepted by James and Burrow. But we have 2 flags down, so hold everything, folks. And Burrow jumped in front of Dennis on that play. Made the interception, but we have 2 flags down. And it looks like both are against Wachusett, so take away that interception. And there you go. Pass interference against Wachusett. So a break there for the Doherty offense. As Romeo throwing a pick on his first pass of the game, luckily negated by penalty. And so the ball will now be placed at the 46-yard line. And Doherty will have another chance here. Some better field position. 9:52 left first quarter. 3-0 Wachusett. It's out the 46. Handoff here on first down, and a short gain there. Gets near about the 48-yard line. So again, we talked about how Doherty was the only team from the city of Worcester to make the playoffs this season. They wound up falling to Mansfield. I thought they were playing a Dartmouth team. They wound up falling to Mansfield. Ball fashion, 42-17, I believe was the final score of that playoff game. So like last night's game between South and Marlboro, which again was an exciting game. We'll get to it in a moment. Hope for another exciting one here tonight. 2nd and 9. Romeo throws, and the pass is incomplete. Almost tipped away by the receiver. And they're going to call an offside here against Wachusett, I do believe. Another question is, why did they stop the play? That's a free play, and almost every level of football should not have let that one go. We're adjusting our brightness here, folks, so I do apologize for... It looks a little better now. So, after the offside, ball's now inside Wachusett territory at the 49, 2nd down and 4. 9:18 left first quarter. Romeo hands off at a big hole at the middle. And cutting away and going out of bounds inside the 35. And that's a big run there. Let's check the name here. That is Andre Perkins. We saw him score in that game against Fitchburg as well. He also scored that almost comeback victory against Shrewsbury a few weeks ago. Perkins finds a big hole there. Gets about 15 yards or so. So the football is officially out at the 34. So that's a gain of 15. And the clock will continue to run now after the ball has been placed. First down at the 34-yard line, 15-yard run by Andre Perkins. We'll hit the 9-minute mark here in the first quarter. 3-0 Wachusett over Doherty. Romeo hands off against Perkins, and Perkins, nice tackle there. Trying to get a number here from the Wachusett Mountaineer defender, and it looks like number 23. Number 23 is Nate Haber. Yes. Nate Haber with a nice tackle there on Perkins, avoiding what could have been another big run there for the Highlanders. 8.5 left first quarter. Second and 7 coming up from the 31. 3-0 Wachusett over Doherty. You're watching a presentation of high school football here on News Talk New England and East Coast Sports Hub. I'm Stephen Err. We're here at Berkshire Bank Field at Foley Stadium in Worcester, Massachusetts. Second and 7 coming up from the 31-yard line. Romeo throws to the sideline. Pass is caught and out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. I'll get your name, number 7 with the catch there. That is Jaden Oren. Doherty with a nice drive here. So let's finally get to it, folks, while we have a moment. Last night we were at South High School. South took on Marlboro. Marlboro took a 13-0 lead after Ransford Audrey, another senior quarterback, fumbled on a 3rd down and 3. Of course, again, Marlboro converted for a touchdown, make it 13-0. South scored the next 22 points. And in the end, Marlboro came out on top, 35-28. Here's a run here by Perkins, and there's that window, so we try to get rid of. And a nice tackle there in the backfield. Number 38 coming away with that tackle. That is Emilio Silva-Rosa, another senior here, who we may also see at receiver here tonight for the Mountaineers. Once again, folks, down 13-0. South scored 22 unanswered last night, take a 22-13 lead, and eventually
What play was that?
Marlboro was able to close it at 28-20. A key missed 2-point conversion kept it 28-20 for South leading.
Hey, Josh, what play was that?
Marlboro scored a touchdown, tied the game at 28. They scored the game winner with under 2 minutes left. And on the last play of the game, Peyton Mosley made a catch, but stayed in bounds, and with no timeouts left, South could not do anything else. And they fell 35-28. Second and 13, Romeo. Pressure, trying to find somewhere to go, and down he goes. Mountaineer defense, their first sack of the night. And once again, there's number 32, Troy Graney, coming up with that sack. So 3rd down and a minivan here for Doherty. Down 3-0 here with 6:52 left in the first quarter. See what their offense can do now. It'll be 3rd down and 19, so they have to get to the 6-yard line for a 1st and goal. 3-0 Wachusett. 6.5 left in this first quarter. You're watching a presentation of high school football here on News Talk New England and East Coast Sports Hub. I'm Stephen Err. Thank you all for joining us. 4 receivers set here for the Highlanders. 3rd and 19. Romeo, pressure, steps up, chucks it to the end zone, and the pass is knocked away. And there's McGravy, who had a catch on offense from the Mountaineers' first drive. And so Wachusett's defense makes a stop. And on 4th and 19, looks like Doherty's offense is staying out there. They're going to go for it here. A long 4th down coming up here for the Highlander offense. Clock stopped with 6:17 left here in the first. Ball's at the 25-yard line. About 25 and a half. And there goes Romeo, and it's going to be 4th down. The offense staying out there.
It's 4th down.
One of the top quarterbacks in the city. Might be the top quarterback in the city. 4th and 19. Romeo throws over the middle. There is Dennis. And Dennis, unfortunately, is going to be just 3 yards short of a 1st down. So Wachusett's defense makes a stop. Gain of 16 on 4th and 19. So close, but yet so far. Wachusett's offense comes back out. With 6:11 in the first down. Up 3-0 when we come back. You're watching a presentation of high school football right here on News Talk New England and East Coast Sports Hub. So Wachusett starts the ball at their own 9-yard line. Start at their own 12 on their first drive. Let's led to a field goal. Tom Anderson, the sophomore, and a quarterback. And we're going to get an offside here against Doherty. So both sides have now jumped offsides. We saw South jump offside 5 times last night in their 35-28 loss against Marlboro. We have 2 here combined in the first quarter. 6:11 left in that first quarter. It's 3-0 Mountaineers over the Highlanders. It'll be 1st and 5 from the 14-yard line. Anderson again in the shotgun. And I'll hand off here and go to the outside. There's Lindbergh again. Under 6 minutes left here in the first quarter. 3-0 Wachusett. Just forced the 4th down. Doherty went for on 4th and 19, only got 16 yards, fell just short of the first. And now 2nd and 2, a gain of 3 on the run there by Lindbergh.
Mikey, tell Mikey to slide right now. He got to slide right.
Anderson hands off. Here's Lindbergh again, and Lindbergh's going to get the first down to about the 20.
Tell Mikey he's supposed to be to the 2 receiver side. He's supposed to be over 2 receiver.
For the moment, once again, folks, as I've mentioned before, in the game of high school football, the clock stops after the first down, but as soon as that ball is placed back on the ground, the clock runs again.
That was a... Oh, my goodness.
First down, Wachusett at the 20-yard line. 5:20 left here in the first. They lead at 3-0. Anderson again in the shotgun. And they'll hand off here again to Lindbergh. And he'll get to about the 22-yard line. And now we got one of the linemen here limping for the Mountaineers. Looks like he might try to stay in the game here. We saw something similar to that for Josh Rivas. For Doherty, we saw him in pregame workouts. He was limping a little bit. He was looking like he was trying to stay out there and continue to work out prior to the game. Tough kids these are these days. Gain of 2 there, 2nd and 8 at the 22. Anderson fakes, pressure, and down he goes. And now Doherty's defense making a stop. Number 52. I believe that might be who I think it is. But it's not. It is Jalen Givens-Osafo.
Yeah.
It might be Robert Smith. Might be different number 52 I'm thinking about. So it'll be 3rd down in a minivan here for the Mountaineers offense. 3rd and 18 officially. Ball back at about the 12-yard line.
Eagle, excuse me, Eagle. Yeah, I meant to say, oh.
And it looks like we have a timeout on the field. So we'll take it with them. 4:10 left in the first. 3-0 Wachusett. 3rd and 18 coming up. When we come back, you're watching a presentation of high school football here on News Talk New England and East Coast Sports Hub. And there's actually an injury you see over there. That's Anderson coming out of the game. Starting quarterback for the Mountaineers. 3rd and 18 from the 12. Anderson's not in the game at quarterback. They're going to hand off here on 3rd and 18. Number 8 and at quarterback. There is Lindbergh, and a nice run there by Lindbergh. Gets to the 25. It's going to be a few yards short. Only gain of 13 on 3rd and 18. And look at number 8. Jude Hogan came in at quarterback for the Mountaineers on that play. Let's see if Anderson comes out on the next drive. But for now, we're going to see our first punt of the game. Doherty's defense making another stop there. Of course, the sack by Osafo was a big win. I'm going to show you here, folks. There's number 11. That is Jake Arce. And I see number 20-something. Both standing here in midfield ready for this punt. And we'll move the camera back to where the punt will be coming from. Gets that punt away. It's a high punt, but not a far one. And that's going to take a it's going to take actually a Wachusett bounce. And we'll roll to the 41. So Doherty come back out on offense with a 3-0 deficit. Look at that excellent field position. We'll be right back. You're watching a presentation of high school football. Right here, News Talk New England and East Coast Sports Hub. Romeo and the offense coming out for their second drive. They failed a 4th down and 19 on the last one. They started at the Wachusett 41 on this drive. 2:56 left in the first. Romeo fakes the pitch out. Now pressure. He's going to have to get rid of it or run. And he's going to choose to run. And he's going down. And he loses about a yard on the quarterback keeper. Pressure come on almost immediately by that Mountaineer defense. Romeo tried taking off, but he had nowhere to go. Officially a loss of 2 on the play. 2nd and 12 at the 43. As you see top of your screen, there's a scoreboard. We have 2.5 minutes left here in the first quarter. 3-0 Wachusett over Doherty. You're watching a presentation of high school football right here on News Talk New England and East Coast Sports Hub. I'm Stephen Err. Both these teams made the playoffs this season. Both of them are blown out in the first round. So now here we are playing some extra football. Last home game for quarterback Josh Romeo. He's had a stellar senior season. Looking to cap it off with the one final win in front of his fans here in Foley. And Doherty takes a timeout. 2:02 left in the first. We'll be right back. You're watching a presentation of high school football right here on News Talk New England and East Coast Sports Hub. Both teams have now used one timeout each. Of course, Wachusett used one for injury. 2nd and 12. Romeo all alone in the shotgun. And Romeo throws short, pass caught. And trying to find some room here. Gets inside the 35, down to about the 33-yard line. The catch there by Jaden Achemong. Butcher's last name, folks. Acheampong. And on, it's going to be, let's see, it looks like the marker does read third down, so it was a nice gain there. But still, it's going to be 3rd and 3 from the 34-yard line. Once again, Doherty trying to get something going here. They're down 3-0 here with 1.5 minutes left in the first quarter. So obviously not the first quarter they were hoping for. Hasn't really been the first quarter that Wachusett was hoping for either, outside of that one field goal they got. Romeo hands off here. Looks like Perkins. It is Perkins trying to bust off a defender, and he is going down. Number 22 there on the tackle, Logan Dennett. He took the hit there by Perkins, but he was not fazed by it at all. Of course, it looks like he did lose a little bit of his jersey. He's going to put it back on his shoulder pad. But it is enough for a Doherty first down. He needed 3, got 5. So Doherty moving the ball here. This clock stopped for the moment. 1:12 left in the first quarter. 3-0 Wachusett. Over Doherty, you're watching a presentation of high school football here at News Talk New England and East Coast Sports Hub. I'm Stephen Err. We're here at General Foley Stadium in Worcester, Massachusetts. First down at the 29 officially, and they're going to hand off here. Number 21 cutting to the outside. Found some room and finally out of bounds about the 20-yard line. Carry there by Richard Danko. Well, another run back coming into the game for the Highlanders. Take the carry. Goes out of bounds after about a gain of 9, maybe 8. Let's see where they place the football. He plays out to 21. So officially a gain of 8. We second that at 2. 1:06 left in this first quarter, and all we have is a field goal. We almost had a touchdown, but the refs ruled a pass to the end zone. Incomplete. And on 3rd down and goal, another overthrow leading to just a field goal, and that's where we stand as of right now. So if you're a fan of defense, you come to the right game, folks. 2nd and 2 from the 21. Romeo rolling out. Steps up, floated to the end zone, wide open, touchdown Doherty! Christopher Lefebvre. And the Highlanders take their first lead of the game, scoring the first touchdown of the game. It is now 6-3. And that's the Josh Romeo we've come to see all season long. Now, Thomas Chrysanis will come off for the extra point. We get a 7-3 game. 1 minute left here in the first quarter. Oh, snap, kick is up, and it is good. Romeo's first touchdown pass of the night. Going to Lefebvre. And it's 7-3 Highlanders on top of the Mountaineers. We'll be right back. You're watching a presentation of high school football right here in News Talk New England and East Coast Sports Hub. 7-3 Doherty on top of Wachusett. Josh Romeo finding Christopher Lefebvre for a touchdown. First of the game for either team. 1 minute left here in the first quarter. You're watching a presentation of high school football right here in News Talk New England and East Coast Sports Hub. I'm Stephen Err. We're here at General Foley Stadium in Worcester, Massachusetts. That kickoff goes out of the end zone for a touchback. Mountaineers coming out for another drive. They're third. They only have 3 points to show for those for the first 2 drives. While coming out to the 20 onto the touchback. Once again, folks, we are in the final minute here of the first quarter. And we now have a touchdown here in this game. 7-3 Highlanders. And Tom Anderson, we saw him go out with an injury earlier in the game. He's back out there in the shotgun on first down. Anderson. Pressure, throws, pass caught. Short pass out to number 5. Break it away. And on that speed, gets out inside the 40 to the 43-yard line. As Bakary Jallo with the catch there. That's a 24-yard gain. First down, Mountaineers. 52 seconds left, first quarter. 7-3 Doherty. Ball finished at the 43-yard line, so a gain of 23. Anderson. Slant. Pass is dropped.
Coach, the middle linebacker.
McGravy, the intended receiver, and if he had caught that pass, he might have cut away through the defenders like a hot knife through butter on his way to the end zone. Could not come up with that one. Second down coming up. 48 seconds left here, first quarter. As you see top of your screen. 7-3 Doherty on top of Wachusett. Watching a presentation of high school football here in News Talk New England and East Coast Sports Hub. I'm Stephen Err. Second and 10 from the 43. Anderson. Pressure. Throws off his back foot. Overthrows man. Intended for Jack Smith. So 3rd and 10 coming up. 44 seconds left. Doherty looking to make another stop here. They were able to make one after giving up a 47-yard play, setting up a 1st and goal from the 7, and holding the Mountaineers to just a field goal. That was the biggest win for them thus far here tonight on defense so far. Looking to have another big one here. 3rd down and 10 from the 43. 44 seconds left here in the first.
Syracuse.
Anderson rolling out. Steps up, chucking it, and he has a man wide open, and he overthrew him. Pass intended for Anthony Zekos. Could not find him, and so, for the 2nd time in the last 2 drives, Wachusett's going to punt the football away. And Doherty's going to get it back, with a chance to extend their lead. 39 seconds left here in the first quarter. Doherty leads 7-3, and they're getting the ball back on offense. And we'll show you here, folks. Looks like number 2, Michael O'Donnell. And again, there's number 11. There's Arasay. We're back to return this punt. Now we'll go back to where the punt's got to be from the 43-yard line. And another line, a little better punt than the last one we saw, and this one's going to bounce and be touched down at about the 28-yard line. So Josh Romeo and the offense coming back out with a 7-3 lead with 29 seconds left in the first. We'll stick here with you, folks, for the final 29 seconds in this first quarter. Might get one more playoff before we hit to the second quarter. And folks, you're watching a presentation of high school football here on News Talk New England and East Coast Sports Hub. I'm Stephen Err. We're here at General Foley Stadium, Worcester, Massachusetts. Matchup between 2 5-4 teams. Both of them made the playoffs. Both were bowling out in the first round. We do know Doherty fell to Mansfield 42-17 in the first round. And we do know that Wachusett lost to Needham. But we do not have a final score on us as of right now. Stay tuned for updates. 3 receivers, top of your screen. Your first down at the 28-yard line. 29 seconds left, first quarter. Romeo. Pressure. Steps up. And he's going to take off. Romeo breaking off. 1 tackle. Fumble the football. Ball's on the ground and Wachusett recovers. Mountaineer defense getting the ball back for their offense. And with 20 seconds left in the first, Mountaineers are going to start this drive with excellent field position after just 1 play.
Lion.
Romeo took off after not finding anybody open. He was stripped of the football from behind. And the Mountaineers will start at the 40-yard line. 20 seconds left. Anderson back in the shotgun. And he will hand off to Lindbergh. Lindbergh up the middle, and he's going to be wrapped up at about the 35-yard line, or 34-yard line. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how the first quarter will come to an end. Again, folks, you're a fan of defense, you're here at the right game. It's 7-3 Doherty after 1. We'll be right back for the second quarter. You're watching a presentation of high school football right here on News Talk New England and East Coast Sports Hub. Start of the second quarter, everybody. Doherty leads Wachusett 7-3 in what's been a defensive battle here in the first quarter. Second, 4th and 34. Anderson, pressure rolling out to his left. Chucking it, and a man wide open. The pass is caught. Inside the 15, about the 13-yard line, a gain of 21 on that pass play. Now the Mountaineers looking to show a little no huddle here. And now they're all getting back into a huddle. Okay, they were trying to keep the Highlanders defense on their toes. So it'll be first down again at the 13-yard line, gain of 21 on the pass play. Anderson the shotgun once more.
Coach, the defensive end over there to that side.
And another offside. There's the second one on Doherty, the 3rd one here tonight.
I need a defensive end. I want 56. I want a defensive end. No. I want Dre.
First and 5 from the 8-yard line now.
He's not a defensive end.
Wachusett looking to score their first touchdown of the game, retake the lead. They scored the first points of the game. They kicked a field goal on their first drive. A 1st and 5 from the 8 after the offside penalty. Anderson floats it, passes, caught, and into the end zone for the touchdown. Jack Smith from 8 yards out. And Wachusett has retaken a 9-7 lead.
Wasn't that the defensive end? I'm assuming that was the tight end, right?
So an 8-yard touchdown pass from Tom Anderson to Jack Smith. Pretty common names there, don't you think, folks? Now, once again, they'll have the extra point here. Number 33 coming off the extra point. Another Jack Heher. Hope I'm saying it right. Apologize again. There's that window still, folks. Might see it a few more times here tonight. We'll try to avoid as much as we can, though. Now on to make it a 10-7 game. Kick is up, and it is good. Both quarterbacks now have a touchdown pass, and Wachusett has a 10-7 lead over Doherty. We'll be right back. You're watching a presentation of high school football right here on News Talk New England at East Coast Sports Hub. 10-7 Wachusett now leads Doherty after Tom Anderson found Jack Smith for an 8-yard touchdown pass. You're watching a presentation of high school football here on News Talk New England at East Coast Sports Hub. I'm Steven. This one picked up by Dennis. At the 11-yard line, and he's going to bring it out to about the 27-yard line. So a 16-yard return on the kickoff. Romeo on the offense come back out. One play drive, and it led to a fumble recovered by Wachusett. So they take that fumble and turn it into a touchdown. We're going to avoid that same mistake here on this next drive. And of course, once again, folks, if you saw the play, Romeo was stripped from behind as he was taking off. And the Mountaineers recovered. Now Doherty back on offense. Ball officially at the 27. Getting a 16 on the return by Dennis. And Romeo delay handoff here to Perkins. Perkins busts off some tackles. And there goes Perkins, still going near the 40, inside the 40. What a run by Andre Perkins to the 42-yard line. 15-yard gain. And Perkins took everyone down on his way to that 15-yard gain. Impressive run there by Perkins. And we're going to hit the 11-minute mark here in the half for this next play. 10-7, Wachusett leads Doherty. It was a defensive battle in that first quarter. Doherty making a couple stops, holding them to a field goal. And meanwhile, the Mountaineers put the fumble. And here is Romeo running it here again into Wachusett territory down about the 41-yard line. That's a 17-yard scamper there by the senior quarterback, and this time he did not fumble the football. Able to hold on to it this time. Now Doherty putting together another nice drive here. First down and officially at the 40. So the scoreboard reached 42, but you can see the ball right there, folks, at the 41-yard line. There we go. Hey, you see top right of your screen. They did change it as soon as I said that. 10.5 left in the first half. Not a pretty good game here so far to start this one, folks. 10-7, Wachusett leads Doherty. You're watching a presentation of high school football right here on News Talk New England and East Coast Sports Hub. I'm Stephen Err. First down at the 41-yard line. Romeo hands off. Here's number 0 trying to bust off a tackle. Does, and it falls down about the original line of scrimmage. Number 0 is Isaiah Burchett.
He's hurt.
Burchett had another touchdown in that almost comeback victory over Shrewsbury, but now Burchett's injured. He's going to come off the field under his own power. Watched a lot of Whistle Railers hockey. Perkins coming back in. Okay, no gain on the run there by Burchett. So we're under 10 minutes here in the first half. Wachusett leads 10-7 over Doherty. We're here at Foley Stadium, Worcester, Massachusetts. And Perkins in the backfield. Romeo in the shotgun. Romeo. Pressure rolling out. And he has plenty of room to take off. Let's see what he does. And he's going to be brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
Tell him to put the ball in his other hand when he starts to run.
Romeo had a lot of room to run on that play, but instead he gets brought down behind the line. It's going to be third down and about 12 here. And to place the ball actually to the original line of scrimmage. So it's going to be 3rd and 10 here. Look like Romeo lost maybe a yard or two on that carry. But again, he had a lot of room to run. So it'll be 3rd down at 10. So we've reached the 9-minute mark here in the first half. 10-7. Wachusett scoring on their last drive. Got Tom Anderson finding Jack Smith. Sound like a couple off guys from The Office. I know I'm not talking about the sitcom, folks. I'm talking about actual corporate office. 3rd and 10 from the 41. Romeo steps up, throws a screen, and it's out of the reach of Ben Aniadick. And so Doherty, they're going to punt for the first time here tonight. Or are they? As you see at the bottom of your screen, there is Romeo talking to his head coach. That's like he's saying, did you not see where the guy was at? See where Aniadick was at? And it looks like, folks, I take back what I said. Doherty's going for it here again on 4th down. They're 0 for 1 thus far. Of course, we saw they failed a 4th and 19 earlier in the game. Only got 16 yards on a pass to Ryan Dennis. So 4th and 10 from the 41. Wachusett making another big stop. Romeo Steps up, chucking it deep. And the pass is caught. And he's out of bounds inside the 10. And there is Oren again, a huge play. Gain of about 32 yards. First and goal for the Highlanders. And that's a huge play on 4th down and 10. And so where did they place the football? Looked like he went out of bounds at about the 9-yard line. That would be a gain again of 32, folks. Clock is stopped, 8.5 left. They put the ball at the, looks like about the 10-yard line, so gain of about 31. First and goal at the 10. 8:30 left in the first quarter. First half. Wachusett leads Doherty 10-7. You're watching a presentation of high school football right here on News Talk New England, East Coast Sports Hub. I'm Stephen Err. First and goal from the 10 after the 31-yard play to Oren. And Romeo hands off. Perkins up the middle into the end zone. Touchdown, Doherty. And the Highlanders have retaken the lead. It's now 13-10. But back and forth we go here in this second quarter. After just one touchdown in that first quarter. That's the second here in the first half of this second quarter. Now Croissant is coming on once again for that extra point. Trying to make it a 14-10 game. High snap, kick is up, and it is good. A 31-yard pass play to Oren on 4th and 10 leads to a 10-yard touchdown to Perkins. It's 14-10. Doherty on top. We'll be right back. You're watching a presentation of high school football right here on News Talk New England and East Coast Sports Hub. 14-10. Doherty retakes the lead over Wachusett. 8:24 left in the first half. You're watching a presentation of high school football right here on News Talk New England and East Coast Sports Hub. I'm Stephen Err. And this will be taken by number 38. And he has a big hole at the middle and brought down at about the 26-yard line. Number 38 on the return there. Let's see if we have a name. We do. Mamilio Silverosa, a name we've already called here tonight. They're calling it again.
Ryan Boston White.
So Anderson and the offense come back out trying to duplicate what they did on their last drive. So Anderson found Jack Smith for a 8-yard score. Following an offside, by the way. That was the third offside for the Highlanders here tonight. First down at the 27. And a delay handoff here on first down. And he got to about the 28-yard line. So only about a gain of 1, maybe 2. Maybe got to the 29. We're going to reach the 8-minute mark here in the first half. Much more offense here in the second quarter than we saw in that first quarter. Of course, Wachusett had a chance at a touchdown on their first drive. They had a first to goal from the 7. They had settled for a field goal. And then Josh Romeo throwing the first touchdown of the night in the first quarter, make it 7-3 after 1. And we've had 2 touchdowns here in the second. Second down and 8. Speaking of seconds. Anderson throws, passes. Oh, that could have gone either way. Pass was intended for McGravy. It looks like number 22 is there in coverage. That is Drew Powell. I know we're not talking about the 3-time Indoor Football League MVP Drew Powell. We're talking about the Doherty Highlander Drew Powell. So third down and 8 here coming up from the 29-yard line. 7:41 left here in the first half. 14-10. Doherty leads Wachusett. You're watching a presentation of high school football right here. News Talk New England, East Coast Sports Hub. Anderson rolling out, chucking it out the field. Hasn't been wide open. It's caught. And he's going to go all the way for the touchdown. Unbelievable. On a third down and 8, it's a 71-yard touchdown. And Wachusett back out on top, 16-14. And it looked like Jallo caught that pass, beating the safety on the play there. Out racing him all the way to the end zone. What a play there by Tom Anderson. And again, folks, back and forth we go as we have just reached the latter part of the second quarter. 7:29 left here in this first half. And again, now I mentioned this, folks. If you're a fan of defense, that first quarter was for you. If you're a fan of offense, this second quarter is for you. And we're going to have a flag. I do believe we'll have a false start. And yes, we will. A false start against the Mountaineers. So we'll kick this one from about the 7-yard line. And a 71-yard touchdown pass from Tom Anderson. It looked like number 5. Again, Backery, excuse me. Jallo catching that touchdown right over the safety. A very good pass there by Anderson, putting it on the money, if I do say so myself. So now the extra point coming from about the 8-yard line after that. The false start penalty. The first penalty, by the way, against Wachusett here tonight. Kick is up, and it is good. 71 yards on 3rd down and 8, and it is 17-14 Wachusett over Doherty. We'll be right back. You're watching a presentation of high school football right here in Newstalk, New England at East Coast Sports Hub. Got a couple of quarterbacks here tonight, folks. There's Trevor Lawrence. You see a couple Tom Brady's. And you got Julian Edelman, 3-time Super Bowl champion. Of course, he has the record for most catches in a Super Bowl with 13 in Super Bowl 53 when they beat the Rams, who they'll play this weekend, 1 Eastern on Fox. 7:29 left here in this first half. A 71-yard touchdown pass from Tom Anderson to Jallo. Just an absolute dime there by Anderson on 3rd down and 8. And it's a 17-14 Wachusett over Doherty. You're watching a presentation of high school football right here in Newstalk, New England and East Coast Sports Hub. I'm Stephen Err. Line drive here. Picked up. There's Dante Agnapor, and he's brought down at about the 26-yard line. So in the last 2 drives for Doherty, not going their way. A fumble on one play, and then a punt on their last drive. Okay, Wachusett, the lead right back. And with Doherty has 1 timeout remaining here with 7:22 left here in the first half. So they got to be careful with the time that they have. They have 7:22 on the clock, 1 timeout. And they go 74 yards to retake the lead. We're going to have a good drive here. After the last 2, fumble and a punt. First down at the 26, Romeo in the shotgun. You got Perkins in the backfield. Romeo going up top, wide open, and it is incomplete. Jaden Orhan, who caught the 31-yarder on 4th down and 10 to set up the last touchdown for Doherty, right off the hands. He was gone. That would have been another 1-play drive here for Doherty if he caught that. That's a touchdown all day, every day, and twice on Sundays if he catches that one. But instead, it's 2nd and 10 with 7:16 left here in the half. A perfect pass from Romeo. And Orhan just could not come up with it. 2nd down, 26. You see the offensive line, they're speeding up here. The receiver's bottom of your screen here, 2nd and 10. Romeo and a flag. Gonna get a false start here against the Highlanders. Trying to move so fast, they move before the start of the snap. We lost 1 second there, folks. Only 1 second. 7:15 left first half. 17-14. A pretty good game. Pretty good second quarter anyway. For offensive fans like myself. You're watching a presentation of high school football here in Newstalk, New England at East Coast Sports Hub. I'm Stephen Err. Here at General Foley Stadium, Worcester, Massachusetts. Once again, 3 receivers bottom of your screen. There's Ryan Dennis there in the mix. 2nd and 15 after the penalty. Romeo Roche. That pass is tipped at the line. Number 51 looks like tipping that one away. Liam McComber. Class of 2026, so that'll make him a junior, folks. 3rd and 15. And once again, nothing going right here these last couple drives for the Highlanders. Had a fumble, a punt. And on this drive, you had a wide open pass to Orhan, and he just could not come up with it. And he had a false start as well. So 3rd and 15 from the 21. 7:12 left in the first half. 17-14. Wachusett leads Doherty. You're watching a presentation of high school football here in Newstalk, New England, East Coast Sports Hub. I'm Stephen Err. 3rd and 15. Romeo. Pressure rolling out. And he's going to throw across his body. The pass is tipped and almost intercepted. Number 14 almost came over to Jack Kelly. Almost had himself a pick. And a 3rd consecutive drive leads to nothing here for the Highlanders. So Wachusett's offense is going to get the ball back now. Chance to extend on the lead. They have all 3. They have 2 timeouts. They did spend one in that first quarter due to an injury from Anderson, but he was able to come back in the game after just 1 play. And that punt was a high punt. Oh, might have been tipped or something. And that ball's going to bounce. It didn't go out of bounds. It's going to roll to the 41-yard line. Wachusett with a 17-14 lead, getting the ball inside Doherty territory when we come back. You're watching a presentation of high school football right here in Newstalk, New England, and East Coast Sports Hub. They officially placed the football at the 42-yard line, so once again, Wachusett looking to stand on their lead. Starting in Doherty territory. And Anderson's going to hand off here on first down. There is Lindbergh taking the carry. He got maybe 1 yard on that one. Biggest lead of the day for either team has been 4. It's been Doherty. They've led by 4 twice in this game. 7-3, 14-10. It's now a 3-point game once again. This is the 3rd time that Wachusett has. How about that, folks?
Watch the screen.
We have 6.5 minutes left in the first half. We have had 5 lead changes. That's just mind-blowing to me, honestly. Hand off here, Lindbergh again on second down. Cut to the outside. And nice hit there. Down about the 36-yard line. Gain of 4. 3rd and 4 coming up. So how about that again, folks? 5 lead changes. Wachusett has had the lead 3 times. Doherty twice. And of course, you see top of your screen, 17-14. Wachusett with the lead in the ball. 6 minutes left here in the first half.
Boston.
It's going to be 3rd and 4, though, here for the Mountaineers. See what they can do here. Or Doherty can make a stop. Anderson rolling out, throws, and the pass is out of reach. Trying to go to Smith, who connected with a touchdown on their last drive, but could not get nothing done there. And so the Doherty defense makes a stop, and they gotta get the ball back. That's a big win for this defense. Not only do they not. Well, they held them to nothing very much. I was gonna try to say something about that. They didn't hold them to a field goal. They held them to nothing.
Same thing. Run the same thing.
But their offense is staying out there on 4th down and 4. 5:41 left first half. Too long for a field goal. Anderson rolling out. Pressure. Doesn't see it. Throws. Pass caught. Breaking away. Down inside the 15. So on 4th and 4, once again, a nice play there by Anderson, making a play. Rolling out and finding his man. It's going to be first down. That's a gain of about 21 yards on 4th and 4. Maybe more. So to place the full at the 14-yard line. So that's a gain of about 22 yards on 4th and 4. Big play there. The Mountaineers offense. Anderson pumps over the middle, wide open, and he misses man. Looks like number 17. He was wide open. Adam Dion was wide open. And that's another gift wrap touchdown that neither one of the teams here could not catch. It was like Dennis was in coverage, but he got a little outsed there. But again, Dion could not come up with the catch there. So both teams had chances at wide open touchdowns. Both teams have not been able to convert. So 2nd and 10 for the 14. 5:15 left first half.
If your guy swings, you know you're not going.
Anderson hands off here on 2nd down. It looks like Lindbergh, let's see, cut to the outside into the end zone. Touchdown, Wachusett. And it is Lindbergh with the touchdown. Wachusett extending their lead. They now lead at 23-14. We apologize again for that window, folks. It won't be on our highlight reel. It will be on the broadcast. Just be sure to pay no mind to that windshield. So, now the biggest lead of the game belongs to the Mountaineers, not the Gladiators. It's a 9-point game. 5:05 left here in the first half. Plenty of football left to be played, folks. Of course, Doherty needs to get something done on offense. The last 3 drives, they've come away with zippity-doo-dah. 2 punts and a fumble. Come off the extra point and make it a 10-point game.
These guys on the field. You guys he knows if the running back is swinging and I'm blitzing, he has to pick him up. Why did he come over and tell you that?
Kick is up, and it is
Come over and tell you that.
good.
If you saw it.
Lindbergh with the touchdown. And it is now 24-14 Wachusett on top of Doherty. We'll be right back. You are watching a presentation of high school football right here in Newstalk, New England and East Coast Sports Hub. John Lindbergh, the senior, and now the ball falls off the tee. So John Lindbergh scoring that touchdown from about 14 yards out. It's now 24-14. Wachusett leads. They've scored the last 14 points of this game over Doherty. 5:05 left in the first half. You're watching a presentation of high school football here on News Talk New England, East Coast Sports Hub. I'm Stephen Err. And now the kickoff away. Another line drive kick here, and it's going to be taken by Dennis at about the 8-yard line. Dennis running it out, breaking off one tackle, and then he's brought down inside the 25 at the 28-yard line. Well, let's see if Doherty's office is going to get something done here. They've had the best quarterback in all of Worcester Public Schools here in 2024, Josh Romeo. He does have a touchdown pass. But the last few drives, Doherty has got nothing going. Put on their last two, at least. Now they're finding themselves down by 10 here. It's under 5 minutes left in the first half. We'll see what they can do here. They start with the football. Again, about the 29-yard line. They're officially going to place it. Their receiver set here. It's like Perkins in the backfield. Romeo throws short, pass caught, and what a hit there at the 25-yard line. Jack Kelly, who almost had an interception on the last drive, laying a lick in there, and that's a loss of 4. Officially they're gonna call it a loss of 2, but again, Jack Kelly coming with the lick in there. I gotta say it's a loss of 1. Following the scoreboard here, folks, that you can't see, we'll show you right there. Second at 11. Looked like a loss of 4 from up here to Booth. Second 11 to 28. Romeo pumps. Sorry, I thought it got it. The pass is caught. Fumbled the football, picked up by one of the linemen. Flag is down. And Doherty almost gave it away again. But we do have a flag here. Looked like the scream's caught there by Perkins, who lost it. Picked up at number 53. That is Diego Galvez. Let's check the marker down about the 38-yard line. 4:09 left first half. Wachusett leads Doherty 24-14. You're watching a presentation of high school football here on News Talk New England, East Coast Sports Hub. I'm Stephen Err. And a face mask against Wachusett. So that is the second or third foul here against the Mountaineers here tonight. And they're going to place the football inside Mountaineer territory here. Looks like at about the 47-yard line. That's a big penalty there against Wachusett. Put Doherty into enemy territory now, down by 10. .409 left here in the half. 24-14, Wachusett has scored the last 14 points of this game. John Lindbergh, the senior, scoring on the last drive. Now Doherty looking to close this gap. First down at the 47 officially. Oh, here. And a handoff here to Perkins, who spins away from one tackle. Gets to about the 39-yard line, gain of 8. And a nice run there, spinning away from one tackle. He is getting some extra yards. Not trying to get some extra yards. He does get some extra yards. 6 yards. Second and 7 coming. Oh, actually, should be second down and 3. That was a gain of 7. Scoreboard reads second down and 7. It's actually second and 3, a gain of 7. So you've reached the 3.5 minute mark here in the first half. Wachusett leads Doherty 24-14. A 7-yard run there by Perkins. So second and 3 coming up, not second and 7. And Romeo fakes, floats it up top, has a man, and it's caught! What a catch by Ryan Dennis! That's a gain of about 15 yards. And that's the first down for the Highlanders. A nice grab there by Ryan Dennis. I do apologize for that windowsill, folks. Trying to avoid as much as we possibly can. Sometimes it just happens. Officially a gain of 18 yards. First down at the 22-yard line. Doherty down by 10. Looking to close this gap here. 3:08 left in the half. Romeo hands off to Perkins. Perkins is wrapped up at the original line of scrimmage. So second down and 10. As we hit the 3-minute mark in the first half. Wachusett leads Doherty 24-14. You're watching a presentation of high school football here on News Talk New England, East Coast Sports Hub. And now some extracurriculars. Perkins saying, "Stop looking at my lemonade." Little extracurriculars there, and Perkins will come out. I'm sure his coach will give him an earful. Acting up like that. And we're going to see Isaiah Burchett come back into the game at running back here. Clock winding down. It's under 2.5 left here in the half. I take Perkins out for at least his one play after he was looked like he was trying to pick a fight with with at least one of the Mountaineer defenders. So it'll be Burchett in the backfield on 2nd and 10. Over in motion. Romeo throws short pass caught. There is Burchett with a catch, and he's wrapped up at about the 20, at the 23-yard line. So it looks like he may have lost the yard. It's gonna be 3rd down and long coming up here. So you're under 2 minutes here in the first half. And so they're gonna place the football. They're gonna place it about the 23.5-yard line. So he lost about a yard and a half. 3rd and 11.5. 100 seconds left. Minute 40. For those that can't do the math that fast. Here in the half. 24-14. Wachusett leads Doherty. You're watching a presentation of high school football here in News Talk New England at East Coast Sports Hub. I'm Stephen Earl. We are here at Berkshire Bank Field at General Foley Stadium in Worcester, Massachusetts. 3rd down and 11. Doherty needs a big play here on offense at the end of the half. Romeo rolling out. Steps up, chucking it to the sideline, and misses Oren on that play. And despite getting in deep into Wachusett territory, it's going to be another 4th down, and let's see if they go for it here. They did convert their last 4th down, so they are 1 for 2 here tonight on 4th down. And reminder, folks, Wachusett still has 2 timeouts. And now, Doherty has none. They take their last one. 1:13 left in the half. We'll be right back. You're watching a presentation of high school football over here. News Talk New England and East Coast Sports Hub. So out of the timeout, 1:13 left here in the half. 4th down and 11 for Doherty, down by 10, 24-14. And somebody jumped. Who are they going to call it on? And they're going to call it on Wachusett, so that's another offside. That's lead number 4 here tonight against both teams. This will be 4th down and 6 coming up. Wachusett leads Doherty 24-14, excuse me. 1:13 left here in the first half. You're watching a presentation of high school football over here. News Talk New England and East Coast Sports Hub. I'm Stephen Earl. Another chilly night here in Worcester, Massachusetts. Second biggest city in New England, about 38 miles outside of Boston. And now they're calling a false start against Doherty. So it's actually going to be 4th and 16. 4th down became a little more challenging here for the Highlanders.
The 2 receivers move. They got back.
Ball's back at the 28-yard line. 1:13 left in the half. Still a big play needed here for the Highlander offense, down by 10.
The receivers should move. But they did.
Romeo steps up, chucking it deep to the end zone, has a man, and the pass is incomplete. No flags. And Wachusett's defense makes another stop. Their offense will come back out with 1:07 left in the half. We're going to stick with you, folks. Sorry, again, apologize for the windowsill. It's very challenging for us here in the broadcast booth to try and avoid the windowsill, especially in that corner of the end zone. So, Highlander offense led by, again, Tom Anderson. Have the ball at the 28-yard line, looking to spend our lead here at the end of the half. And when I whistle here, 1:07 left in the half. And ref's telling the Doherty sideline to back it up. Might have been a sideline warning there against Doherty because they keep getting so close to the green. Wachusett has 2 timeouts here. 1:07 left in the half. Chance to extend on their lead. Anderson throws, passes out of the reach. And once again, that's McGravy. I believe he only has 1 catch here in this game. Clock stopped with 1:03 left in the half. Wachusett looking to extend on their 24-14 lead here. Good news for the Highlanders is they do get the ball to start the second half. So all they need is for the defense to make a stop here. Keep it a 10-point game heading into the locker room. 2nd and 10 after the drop there by McGravy. Hand off here to Lindbergh, who scored a touchdown on the last drive for the Mountaineers, and he gets inside the 30 to about the 32-yard line, gain of 4. So we are now under the final minute here in the first half. Wachusett leads Doherty 24-14. We're watching a presentation of high school football here in News Talk New England, East Coast Sports Hub. I'm Stephen Earl. Be 3rd and 5 here, 43 seconds left and clock running. And Doherty's defense just needs to make a stop here and keep it a 10-point game as they get the ball to start the second half. Hand off here to Lindbergh on 3rd and 5, and Lindbergh going up the middle. First down and more. Still going, breaking off tackles, carrying defenders. Still going into Doherty territory, down to the 41. And on 3rd and 5, that's a 26-yard run by Lindbergh. And a timeout on the field, right back. 22 seconds left here in the half. After that 26-yard run there by Lindbergh, it's first down at the Doherty 42-yard line, 22 seconds left. Anderson rolling out. We're going to have a whistle here before the snap. That should be a false start, I do believe, against Wachusett. And it's an offside against Doherty, so again, the question lingers, folks. Why is it they stopped the play on an offside? Should be a free play for the Mountaineers. Now, first and 5 to 37 with 22 seconds left. Wachusett has one timeout remaining. They took their second one on that run there by Lindbergh. Trying to extend the lead before they head to the locker room. First and 5 at the 37. Anderson rolling out. Steps up. And he's going to take off here. And he's going to be brought down. I believe he's going to be brought down in bounds. At about the 38. Clock stop with 14 seconds left. And Wachusett has called their final timeout. 14 seconds left. Now both teams out of timeout here with 14 seconds left. Wachusett with the ball, 2nd and 6 at the 38. They're going to extend their 24-14 lead for the end of the half. Anderson. Pressure, throws over the middle. Pass is caught. And breaking away, number 10. Still going down inside the 15 to about the 14. That is Alex Zakos. 4 seconds left. And I guess Wachusett had another timeout here somehow. Thought they had none left.
That's what Jalen does. He comes up the line. He goes.
We're gonna have one final play here. Let's see if they go for it. Looks like number 33 is out there for the Mountaineers, and that would be just here again. Well, let's see. Wachusett just kicks a field goal here, takes a 13-point lead into the locker room. Or if they try one play to the end zone. The Doherty defense needs to make a stop here. If the case is that Wachusett is going toward the end zone. You saw here there for a second. They might be going for a field goal. Well, let's see what they do here. Final play. It's going to be a final play the half of the way, folks. Whether it's a field goal or they go to the end zone on this one. Ball is at the 14-yard line. 4 seconds left. Wachusett leads 24-14. And they're going to kick a field goal here. Try to make a 13-point game heading into the locker room. We apologize. There's a windowsill. Here we go. We're going to keep it right here for you. Looks like it'll be about a 38-yard field goal from about here. Snap kick is up, and it is good. What a way in the first half. Wachusett taking a 27-14 lead over Doherty into the locker room. We'll be right back for the second half, which kicks off right now. You're watching a presentation of high school football right here on News Talk New England and East Coast Sports Hub. Start of the second half, everybody. Wachusett leads Doherty 27-14. You're watching a presentation of high school football right here on News Talk New England and East Coast Sports Hub. I'm Steven Earl. This ball's got to roll inbounds. Dennis picks it up. He's down at about the 15-yard line. Wachusett has scored the last 14 points of this game. And it's been a back and forth game for pretty much the entire second quarter there. Wachusett pulled away in that second half, in the end of that second half there. Going to score the last 14 points. They led by 13, 27-14. Good news for the Highlanders is they had the football to start the second half, and their offense will start with the football at the 15. Once again, Josh Romeo trying to lead his team down the field. Not a great last few drives. They punted on their last few drives. They had a fumble. They're trying to bounce back here in the second half. And they'll start with the football once again at the 15-yard line. We get the second half underway. Romeo over the middle. Pass wide open is caught. Looks like Kersonis with the catch there. And he'll get near the 30. It's a first down for Doherty, and it is Kersonis, the kicker. He had the game-tying touchdown in that game against Shrewsbury a few weeks ago, before Shrewsbury scored the game winner with 22 seconds left to defeat Doherty here at Foley, 28-21. Of course, Shrewsbury had taken a 21-0 lead in the fourth quarter, before Doherty scored the last 21 points, including that touchdown to Chrysonis. Romeo hands off here on first down, and not much doing there. It looks like he actually might have lost a couple yards there. Well, the first touchdown of the game came in the first quarter from Josh Romeo, and it was back and forth throughout the entire second quarter, 14-10, 17-14, 24-14, and at the end of the half, Josh Hahier kicked a field goal to make it 27-14. That's where we stand right now here at Foley. Second and 11, lost 1 on that carry there. Romeo, pressure coming, throws, short pass called by Dennis. And Dennis is wrapped up immediately about the 29. Gain of 2, 3rd and 9 coming up for the Highlanders. Again, these last few drives for the Doherty offense have not done much or anything at all. Trying to get something going here. It's to be 3rd down and 9 at the 29. Once again, folks, 3rd down and 9 here at the 29-yard line. Doherty looking to get something done. Wachusett with a 13-point lead, looking to make a stop here on defense. Romeo rolling out, steps up, throws, passes, tipped and intercepted. It's intercepted, and it looks like he's going to go all the way. Let's see. Yes, touchdown, Mountaineers. And finally, Jack Kelly has himself a pick and 6. But there's a flag down, so hold everything. On 3rd down and 9, Romeo pass was tipped and intercepted by Jack Kelly, who took it all the way for the touchdown. Well, let's see the marker. And here comes the call. And it's a defensive hold against Wachusett. So another big break there. Well, actually, the interception will count, folks. The pass is picked by Jack Kelly. He does not get the touchdown, however.
Sit on the tight end.
And the Mountaineer offense just comes back out. Starting the ball at the 31-yard line. Anderson fakes. Throws to the sideline and overshoots his guy, Logan Dennett. So again, the pass was intercepted by Kelly. He looked like he returned all the way for a touchdown, but a block in the back, or actually a hold, against Wachusett on the return. Takes away the touchdown.
You gotta stay with the H-back if he pulls.
So the interception does count, the touchdown does not.
If he pulls.
Second down from the 32 officially end. Oh, there's another offside there against the Highlanders. That's number 4.
Giving him a chance to get back.
So going to 5 more yards. 2nd and 5 from the 27 coming up. Wachusett leads Doherty 27-14. 10:02 left here in the third quarter. You're watching a presentation of high school football right here on News Talk New England and East Coast Sports Hub. I'm Stephen Err.
Right.
So that's the interception by Jack Kelly. And the offside by Doherty. 2nd and 5 coming up. Anderson. Pressure, and down he goes. They're going to wrap him up.
Somebody gonna do it.
And a group of Highlanders was there to make the play. Looks like it was led by number 19. That is Connor Gentilucci, who also played quarterback for the Highlanders here during the season. Seen him play a couple plays. It'll be 3rd down in a minivan coming up. Let's see how much yards they lost on that one. Ball's back at the 39-yard line.
Tell him, don't show it. Don't show
So
it.
it looks like about a loss of 7. So it should be about 3rd and 17. Look, I was going to say 3rd and 12.
Tell Connor to watch that tight end.
So it was a loss of 12, 3rd and 17. Anderson floats a screen, and the pass is caught. Flag coming out. And down the sideline, finally pushed out of bounds inside the 15. Pass is caught. There's Smith again, who had the touchdown in that first half. But I think this one's coming back.
Right. I need.
9:16 left third quarter. 27-14. Wachusett leads Doherty.
Listen. Listen.
Let's see though if we get another offside here against Doherty. No, it's going to be a hold here. It is going to be a hold against Wachusett. You see the Mountaineer offense backing themselves up.
Jalen back out there.
So we third down in a minivan. It'll be 3rd and 27 for the Highlanders. Excuse me, for the Mountaineers. So now it's them who's backing themselves up here on this drive. Once the ball is way back at the 44-yard line.
Tell Ezekiel to go.
3rd down and 27 coming up here for the Mountaineers. Scoreboard reached 3rd 17. It's 3rd and 27. Anderson throws wide open. Pass is caught. But he's going to be a mile short of that first down. Pass is caught there by Finn Puse, number 19.
Yeah.
So 4th down, another big win here for the Doherty defense. So while their offense has not been able to get anything done since scoring their 2nd touchdown of the game, their defense has done a pretty good job at keeping the Mountaineer offense, on their toes. Once again, it looks like for a second there, it looked like the offense would stay out there and go for it. And now it looks like they might be getting ready for a punt here. Clock continuing to run here, by the way, folks. 8.5 left to the 3rd quarter. Wachusett leads 27-14. And we'll show you here, folks, right there. There's Ryan Dennis and Michael O'Donnell once again back for this. So it's going to be a punt here. 2nd punt of the night here for the Mountaineers. So got a big stop here by Doherty and a whistle. And backing up 5 more yards. So 4th to 21. And they're going to be right near midfield here, if not back on their own side of the field. 4th and 21. Ball back at the 43. 8-10 and counting here in the 3rd quarter. You see the score 27-14. Wachusett leads Doherty. Scored the last 14 points of the game, but they are punting here for the 2nd time tonight. And Ryan Dennis and Michael O'Donnell are back there for the Highlanders. Line drive kick. Best punt of the night here, and this one's going to bounce. And Doherty's going to let it bounce and roll to about the 10-yard line. So let's see if Josh Romeo can bounce back after the interception on the last drive. 7:41 left in the 3rd. 27-14 Wachusett when we come back. You're watching a presentation of high school football right here at News Talk New England and East Coast Sports Hub. Reverse ball officially at the 16-yard line. It's actually at the 10-yard line. The score read wrong. And a handoff here to Perkins. Oh, no, it's a fake. Pass is called by Casanis. Gets to about the 25, so a big gain there on 1st down. And Romeo faked the pass, fooling everybody, including us here in the broadcast booth. The pass caught. There's Casanis' 2nd catch here in this game. It's a 1st down for the Highlanders, and we've reached the latter part of this 3rd quarter. 7.5 left. 27-14, Wachusett still leads Doherty. You're watching a presentation of high school football right here at News Talk New England and East Coast Sports Hub. I'm Stephen Err. We're here at General Foley Stadium in Worcester, Massachusetts. Ball officially at the 28-yard line. So an 18-yard gain to again, Casanis. And it's Thomas Casanis, yes. 1st down at 28, Romeo pumps. Chucking it down the field, has a man, the pass is, what a catch! Jaden Orrin, what a game for him. 2 big catches down the field. That one gets them into Mountaineer territory. Let's see where they place the football. At the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 32 on the pass play by Romeo. 2nd big catch there by Jaden Orrin. Clock's up, 6:56 left here in the 3rd quarter. Doherty looking to close the gap, down by 13 points. Romeo hands off. No, he's going to take it himself. Fake the handoff there, and Romeo up the middle, breaking up a tackle. And Romeo tripped down at the 10-yard line. Another big run there by the senior quarterback. I think this one going for 30 yards. It's 1st and goal. So 2 big pass plays, and now that big run there by Romeo. It's 1st and goal at the 10-yard line. Getting down by 13 points, but now knocking on the door. 6.5 minutes left here, third quarter. 27-14. Wachusett still leads Doherty, but Doherty again knocking on the door, trying to close the gap here. Officially first and goal from the 10-yard line. And a handoff here. It's Burchett. And Burchett flips after about a gain of 1. So once again, folks, a battle between two 5-4 teams coming into this game. Both teams blown out in their first round matchups. Already blown out by Mansfield. Wachusett blown out by Needham. Second goal, officially a gain of 2 there on the run by Burchett. Under 6 minutes left here in the third quarter. Second and goal coming up for Doherty. Two running backs in the backfield. And they're going to hand off to Perkins. Perkins cutting to the outside. And Perkins will get out of bounds inside the 5. About the 3-yard line. The third down and goal. It looks like Perkins stepped out of bounds about the 3-yard line. There's a flag down about the 11-yard line, however. So let's check the marker. It's a hold against Doherty. So it'll be third down or even second down and long, actually. Ball will be back at the 18-yard line. 5:24 left to third quarter. Wachusett leads Doherty 27-14. You're watching a presentation of high school football right here on News Talk New England and East Coast Sports Hub. I'm Stephen Err. By the way, folks, if you have not listened to Linkin Park's new album From Zero, which came out today, go check out that album. Go listen to that album right now, wherever you listen to music. First album for Linkin Park since the suicide of their lead singer Chester Bennington in July of 2017. New singer Emily Armstrong joined the band. Romeo rolling out, pressure, he's going to get away. 1 man to beat. And there goes Romeo. Inside the 10, out of bounds at the 5. Gain of 13 on that run there by Romeo to be third and goal from the 5. 4:54 left in the third quarter, excuse me. Chilly night here once again here in Worcester. It was a very chilly night last night at South High School. Very close game. Marlboro came out on top 35-28. South just ran out of time after a pass to Peyton Mosley, and he was tackled inbounds with 4 seconds left. Here it's a 13-point game. Wachusett on top of Doherty. We're still looking to avoid an 0-2 start to the weekend. We'll get to where we'll be back here tomorrow. We'll let you know who's going to be playing tomorrow in the fourth quarter. Third and goal from the 5 for now. Romeo over the middle end zone. Pass caught to the end zone. Touchdown, Doherty. Lefebvre has his second of the night. And the score is now 27-20. Romeo and Christopher Lefebvre cooking up for the second time tonight. And now Crescenta's coming on to make this a 27-21 game. 4:50 left here in this third quarter. Kick is up, and it is good. Christopher Lefebvre, his second touchdown of the night, makes it a 27-21 game. Wachusett still leads Doherty. We'll be right back. You're watching a presentation of high school football right here on News Talk New England and East Coast Sports Hub. We got some more players out here tonight, folks. Bryce Harper, the Philadelphia Phillies. Jonathan Taylor, as well as Josh Allen, join the crowd here tonight. 27-21. We have a game again, folks. It's a 6-point game. Wachusett still leads Doherty. 4:50 left third quarter. A lot of football to be played tonight. Floater here. One goes out of bounds at the 35, and they're going to advance it right on the 5 yards with the ball about the 40-yard line. Or they'll put it at the 35. Kickoff went out of bounds at the 35. Let's see. The kickoff goes out of bounds in the NFL. Ball is placed at the 40, and that's exactly where it looks like they're placing it. Here. And this, they will. So Wachusett with a 27-21 lead will have the ball at the 40-yard line after the kickoff went into bounds. Anderson, the sophomore quarterback, under center for the Mountaineers. First down at the 40. Anderson hands off to, there's Lindbergh again. He had a touchdown earlier in this game. Gets inside Doherty territory, dragging defenders. Finally, whistle blows at about the 47-yard line. That's the second time we're seeing a run like that from John Lindbergh, the senior, where he's carrying defenders with him on his way to a first down and then some. 4:40 left in this the third quarter. 27-21. Wachusett leads Doherty. Wachusett with the football and the ball at the 47 of Doherty. 4.5 left, third quarter. Zero motion. Anderson. Plenty of time. Throw is short and out of the reach there. Intended for Jallo, who has a touchdown in this game. Cannot come up with that one. Second down and 10 coming up. So once again, folks, if you have not yet listened to Linkin Park's new album featuring new singer Emily Armstrong, From Zero, you are 100% missing out. Every song on that is a masterpiece, I assure you.
Okay.
Sure, check out From Zero everywhere you get your music. Anderson throws short, pass caught, breaking off a tackle. There goes LaGravy. And he is going to be picked up and dropped. And the flag coming out. And now some extracurriculars. And once again, McGravy making the catch there. And Doherty almost suplex city at him. One of the defenders picked him up. Was getting ready to drop him. And now, guys, some of the home crowd here cheering for their Mountaineers. Let's see if we have any. We're going to get some 15-yard penalties for sure. Question is how many. We got 3 flags down about the 40-yard line. See one there. You see 2 there. And one of them's covered by one of the coaches. Might see it right now. There's a third one there. Right about the 40.5-yard line. Let's get to discuss this. That scuffle. The pass was caught there by Cam McGravy. Did not see who was the one that was about to suplex him. And there's the personal foul against Doherty, 15 yards. So we only got 1 personal foul beside 3 flags on the field. And they're going to move this ball inside the 30 at least. And now another flag coming out. This one's going against Doherty's coach. Unsportsmanlike against Doherty's coach. So another 15. So Wachusett going to have some pretty good field position to start this next play, wherever it might be. Got unsportsmanlike against the players, now an unsportsmanlike against the coach. That's 30 yards of penalties right there. So it actually should be inside the red zone at least, if not inside the 10-yard line. Let's see where they place the football. And they're going to place it at about the 11-yard line. 2 huge penalties against Doherty, one against their players, one against their coach. And we get some BS from the crowd. I hope we don't get kicked off of YouTube for that one. And now another whistle. So obviously with the scuffle and then the coach's interaction after the after the play. Last stop to play. We still have 4:10 left here in the third quarter, folks. Wachusett leads Doherty 27-21. You're watching a presentation of high school football over here in News Talk New England and East Coast Sports Hub. I'm Stephen Err. We're here at Foley Stadium, Worcester, Massachusetts. And officially, the scoreboard does say first down at the 11-yard line. So while we get this mess cleaned up, we'll be right back for the next play. You're watching a presentation of high school football here in News Talk New England and East Coast Sports Hub. All right, back to the action after all that. Again, first down, Wachusett at the Doherty 11-yard line after 2 15-yard penalties. So we're calling for the clock, but they'll keep it stopped at 4:10 left in the third. High snap and a handoff here on first down. We're going to reach the 4-minute mark here in the third quarter. Handoff there went to Smith. Jack Smith, who has a touchdown reception in this game. Gain of 3. He's 2nd and 7 at the 8-yard line. So Wachusett can get a first down without gaining a touchdown. They can get to the 1-yard line. And of course, they're looking to get into the end zone, extend on their 27-21 lead. Doherty just cut the lead to 6 on their last drive.
Chicago.
2nd and 7 from the 8. Anderson hands off here. And up the middle into the end zone. Touchdown. That's Lindbergh's 2nd of the game. And Wachusett extending our lead once again. It's now 33-21.
Is Jordan ejected?
I do apologize for that, folks. I might have missed Lindbergh going into the end zone there. Trying to avoid this camera right here you see on the left of your screen.
Okay.
33-21. Now they're going to come off the extra point. They're not going to go for 2 to make it a 2-score game. Well, theoretically, it's going to be a 2-score game nonetheless. But instead of a 14-point game, they're going to keep it a 13-point game if they make this extra point. Low snap kick is up, and it is good. John Lindbergh, his 2nd touchdown of the night, makes it 34-21 with 3:25 left in the third. We'll be right back. You're watching a presentation of high school football right here on News Talk New England and East Coast Sports Hub.
Right.
John Lindbergh's 2nd touchdown of the night makes it 34-21. Wachusett on top of Doherty. 3:25 left in the third quarter. You're watching a presentation of high school football right here on News Talk New England and East Coast Sports Hub. I'm Stephen Err. So we'll be taking about the 10-yard line. And it's Agnapur on the return for Doherty, and he goes out of bounds at the 35. Doherty looking for a 2nd consecutive touchdown drive after scoring on their last possession, making it a 6-point game before, again, Wachusett just scored again to extend their lead back to 13. A 13-point lead to start the third quarter. 13-point lead here again. 3:17 left in the third quarter. Ball at the 35-yard line.
He's just going to go with him. Listen, that proved like for them, well, for us, and then he changed it.
You got 2 running backs here in the backfield. It's Burchett and Perkins. Romeo's in the shotgun.
Slam. Look at this.
Romeo throws off his back foot and overthrew everybody. Jennifer Kersanis, who has 2 big catches here in this game thus far. Also plays the team's kicker. That one overthrown. 2 defenders there in the vicinity as well. So double coverage on that play by the Mountaineers. 2nd down and 10 coming up. 3:13 left here in the third quarter. 34-21. Wachusett leads Doherty. You're watching a presentation of high school football here on News Talk New England and East Coast Sports Hub. I'm Stephen Err. We're here at Berkshire Bank Field and General Foley Stadium in Worcester, Massachusetts. And stay tuned, folks, to the fourth quarter. We'll let you know who we will be seeing tomorrow in our doubleheader here at Foley. Second 10 from the 35-yard line. Romeo and a whistle here. And false start against Doherty. Be 2nd and 15 from the 40. 3:10 now left in the third quarter. 34-21. Wachusett leads Doherty. 13-point lead, tie for the biggest lead they've had here tonight. They had a 13-point lead at the end of the half as they're kicking a field goal. Go 27-14. Or they're once again looking to close this gap here. They did do it on their last drive. But Wachusett answered back with a touchdown of their own. 2nd and 15 after the false start. Romeo. Pressure, and down he goes. Back inside the 25. Logan Dennett with the sack there for the Mountaineers. Be 3rd down in a minivan coming up. So we're under 3 minutes here in the third. This is going to be a big play here for the Highlander offense. Of course, we have a lot of time left here in this game. But now by 13, facing a 3rd down in a minivan, you got to get something going here. We're going to call it 3rd down and 16 from the 24. So only a loss of 1 yard on that sack by Dennett.
They're playing zone over there.
3rd down and 16. Romeo rolling out, steps up, throws, pass caught. There's Kersanis trying to break off a tackle, and he is wrapped up by his leg. He only got a few yards there. It'll be 4th down, and let's see. I do believe we're going to see the Highlanders go for it here on 4th down once more. Romeo's still out there. 4th and... I'm not calling it 4th and 18, ball's at the 20. I'm a little confused here, folks. The ball's at 24, it's 4th and 18, but doesn't make sense. And now they're going to punt here. Looks like Romeo's going to be the punter here. And he is. That one, a nice punt here. And nobody in there, nobody back there. Doherty trying to down them deep in their own territory, and they will do a little dance here as the ball continues to roll down to the 7. Wachusett getting the ball back with a 13-point lead with 1:31 left here in the 3rd quarter. We'll be right back. You're watching a presentation of high school football. We're here on News Talk New England and East Coast Sports Hub. And a little fun going on in the crowd. They're singing "Nana, hey, hey, goodbye" to somebody. I don't know who. And on 1st down from the 7, Anderson spikes that one to the ground, intended. Looks like Lindbergh was the one there in the vicinity. 2nd and 10 from the 7. 1:26 left in the 3rd quarter. 34-21. Wachusett leads Doherty. You're watching a presentation of high school football right here on News Talk New England East Coast Sports Hub. I'm Stephen Err. And they were just cheering something. I couldn't hear them over my own voice, but a little group here in the front of the bleachers. Now the cops are coming, but that's going to happen here. Wide open. The pass is caught. Only a couple defenders to beat. Down the sideline, breaking off a tackle, and he's going to go all the way for the touchdown. Max Brown, a 93-yard touchdown. And Wachusett has extended on their lead once more. They now lead at 40-21. Anderson now has 2 touchdown passes from over 70 yards in this game. That one, 93 yards. Max Brown wide open, breaking off one tackle. And they're just out racing another defender on his way to the end zone. Diving across the goal line. And we have a 40-burger here in Worcester.
That right there had everybody shut down.
Now to make it a 20-point game with the biggest lead of the night, and the kick is good. 93 yards from Anderson to Brown. And it is 41-21. Wachusett all over Doherty here in the 3rd. We'll be right back. You're watching presentation of high school football here in News Talk New England and East Coast Sports Hub. 2nd touchdown of over 70 yards, and that ball donks off the Doherty defender, and Wachusett recovers. A line drive kick goes off the chest of one of the Highlanders. Wachusett recovers, and with a 20-point lead here in the 3rd quarter, their offense coming back out. We'll take a break. Right back right here on News Talk New England East Coast Sports Hub. Oh man, what a sequence of events here.
Okay.
After a 93-yard touchdown, offense getting the ball back for Wachusett, and they call a timeout. We'll be back in a sec. So after that wacky that kick that went off the Highlanders' chest, covered by Wachusett, they get the ball at midfield with a 20-point lead, 1 away left here in the 3rd quarter. And Anderson's going to hand off here on 1st down. Look at number 76 in there at running back. He's breaking off tackles. He gets inside Doherty territory to the 40. That's going to be another 1st down for the Mountaineers here. Number 76 is Christian Gates, listed as an offensive lineman. As the clock now stopped with 59 seconds left. Be 1st down at the 40-yard line. Now the clock running again. Final minute here, 3rd quarter. And while we do have a whole quarter left to play here, folks, Wachusett might be putting the icing on the cake here if they could score on this drive. Make it a almost a 30-point game. Anderson hands off, and there's Gates again, and he is not fooled this time. And I am nearsighted, folks. I'll not be able to see very far, not too well. That could actually be number 26, Miles Anglin, who is listed at running back. A loss of 3 on that play, and that, folks, is going to be the end of the third quarter. Wachusett pulling away with a 20-point lead here in the third quarter. We're going to head to the fourth here at Foley. We'll be right back, folks, for the fourth and final quarter. You're watching a presentation of high school football right here on News Talk New England and East Coast Sports Hub. Start of the fourth and final quarter, everybody. Wachusett leads Doherty 41-21, and they had the football. Second and 13 at the Doherty 43. Anderson in the shotgun. And Anderson chucking it down the sideline. The pass is tipped away. Nice play there. Broken up by Jalen Little.
That's why.
And he didn't get his hands up. That might have had another touchdown there for the Mountaineers.
Yeah, he did.
That was a nice play there by Little. Third and 13 as we start this fourth quarter. You're watching a presentation of high school football here on News Talk New England and East Coast Sports Hub. I'm Stephen Err. We're here at General Foley Stadium, Worcester, Massachusetts.
And that's why I was going to put Jordan, somebody who was going to go.
It's our second of 4 games. We were obviously at South High School last night. Marlboro came away with a 35-28 victory. And tonight we're here. Doherty's taking on Wachusett down by 20. Third and 13. And a handoff here, Lindbergh, who has 2 touchdowns in this game. And Lindbergh's going to get about 5 yards. He's going to be well short of first down.
Yeah, but he shows it.
So now's the best time more than ever, folks, to let you know. Tomorrow we will have a doubleheader from Foley. Noon Eastern Time, Burncoat take on Oxford. 3 p.m. Eastern Time, North will take on Blackstone Millville. And no, folks, that is not the Blackstone Cinema, which is about 10 minutes from, well, maybe not 10 minutes from here, but 10 minutes from the Walmart here in Worcester. Fourth down, then they're going for it here at the 38. And they're going to hand it off here to Lindbergh, and he's going to come up short of first down. Doherty's offense coming up down by 20 here in the fourth. We're right back. You're watching a presentation of high school football right here. News Talk New England and East Coast Sports Hub. So Doherty's defense makes a stop on fourth down. 11-12 left here in the fourth. They have the ball at the 33-yard line, down by 20 points. Romeo pumps pressure, rolling out, now backing up. There's 20. He has room to run here, and he takes it outside and gets out of bounds at the 34. So after all that, 1 yard gain. And that's kind of been the story of the game here for Doherty here tonight. They have not gotten much of anything. They do have 21 points on the board. And Josh Romeo has a couple at least 2 touchdown passes, both of those. Going to the same receiver. Trying to find out who it was. Romeo over the middle. Pass is caught at about the 42-yard line, so a gain of 7. So a third down and about 1 coming up here for Doherty. I'm going to say third down and 2 here. Third and 2 from the 41 coming up here. 10:40 left in this game as you see top of your screen. Wachusett is looking to hold on here at this point. They're up by 20 points. Look at what could potentially be the end of their season here with a win. And off here to Perkins on 3rd and 2. He has a first down and it gets into Wachusett territory to about the 49. Once again, folks, tomorrow, doubleheader here at Foley. Noon Eastern, Burncoat taking on Oxford. The Pirates coming to town. And at 3 p.m. Eastern, North taking on Blackstone Millville. First down at the 41, Romeo pumps, chucking it down this field, has his man, it's caught. And there's Oren with another big catch, loses the football, but it goes out of bounds. And that's the 3rd big catch of the night for Oren. Still doesn't have a touchdown, almost had one earlier on in this game, but unfortunately went right through the breadbasket. Clock stopped now with 10:12 left, but again the fumble went out of bounds. So no harm, no foul there for Doherty. Here, receivers, top of your screen here. First down at 28. Romeo throws, tipped, and the ball will hit the ground innocently. Knocked away by Joe Raike, number 77. Another senior here for the Mountaineers. Clock stop at 10:07 left. 2nd and 10 coming up. This is not the last time we'll see Doherty, by the way, folks. We will see them for our last game of 2024. Thanksgiving morning, 10 a.m. Eastern, right here at Foley. They'll take on Burncoat. And what we're hoping will be a very interesting matchup between two of the best quarterbacks in Worcester Public Schools. Of course, we talked about already, Burncoat has two quarterbacks. As they do have Mario Manners, who's mainly the starter, but they do have DJ Daniels, who's also started a few games for the Patriots. Second down, Romeo throws, short pass caught by Perkins, spinning away from one tackle, and brought down about the 27. So he might have gotten a yard on that play, on that pass there. The third down coming up for the Highlanders, who are down by 20 as we've reached the 10-minute mark here in this football game. You're watching a presentation of high school football over here, News Talk New England and East Coast Sports Hub. I'm Stephen Err. A little no huddle here. Third down and 9. Romeo over the middle, and the pass is dropped. Intended for Jake Arasay. Fourth down coming up, and this is obviously a fourth down. You got to go for it situation here for the Highlander offense. Down by 20 over 9:38 left on the clock. And the offense will stay out there. 5 receivers set. Three top of your screen, 2 bottom of your screen. 4th and 9 from the 27. Romeo pops, chucking it to the end zone, and that pass is going to be intercepted in the end zone. Not sure what was going on there, but the only guy there was one of the defenders for Wachusett. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will all but put the icing on the cake here tonight. Wachusett offense coming out at the 20 at the interception on 4th down and 9. That's the second pick thrown tonight by Romeo. And that'll be, I don't know if that'll be the end of Romeo's night. He might still come out when the offense does come back out for Doherty. But again, throwing the interception in the end zone right to the defender. Intended receiver looked like to be Lefebvre, who has 2 touchdowns in this game.
Counter.
Looked like he fell or something. Miscommunication between him and his quarterback. Anderson hands off on first down, and now I can see that it is number 26. That's Miles Anglin. And he is wrapped up behind the line of scrimmage for sure. 9:15 left in counting here in the 4th. And it would take a catastrophic meltdown here by the Mountaineers for them to blow this game. But of course, we've seen, again, I've said this all the time, folks, we've seen bigger comebacks in our day. Especially here at Foley. So we were here as Doherty took on Shrewsbury. They trailed 21-0 in the 4th. They came back to tie the game with under 2 minutes left before falling 20-21. Second and 15. Anderson screen. And it looks like Anglin again making the catch there. Actually, that's Jack Smith, excuse me, number 28. I didn't see that. That was the 28. And he gets near the first down, but he'll be just a little short. It'll be 3rd down and short coming up. All the Mountaineers need to do at this point is chew up the clock. Do what they can do on this drive. If you get into the end zone, extend on their lead.
Don't jump.
It'll be 3rd and 3, officially at the 27. That was about a 12-yard screen pass to Smith, who has a touchdown in this game. Anderson in the shotgun. And Doherty almost jumped off sides there, but no flag is thrown. 3rd down and 3 from the 27. Anderson hands off here. Once again, it's Smith. First down and more. Smith breaking away 1 tackle, gets to the 40. So on 3rd down and 3, he got 13 yards. Clock stop 7:54 left. Use operator screen. Once again, folks, tomorrow, doubleheader, noon Eastern. Burncoat taking on Oxford. 3 p.m. North taking on Blackstone Millville. And for those that know, if you remember, the Massachusetts Pirates used to play here in Worcester. Well, there's another Pirates team coming to Worcester here tomorrow. The Oxford Pirates. Of course, the Massachusetts Pirates going to play their 2nd season in 2025 at the Zonga Center on the campus of UMass Lowell in Lowell, Massachusetts, after losing the championship game last year to the Arizona Rattlers. And a nice hole at the middle there is closed up on the run by Smith, and it looks like Xavier Powers was there to bring him down, closing up that hole. A gain of 8 though, as we're going to reach the 7-minute mark here in this game. Again, Wachusett coming in. By the way, Wachusett is not a walk to Worcester, folks. That is pretty big trip. It's approximately 21 miles outside of Worcester. It's about a 36-minute drive. So these guys came to play. And then they came pretty far to play as well. 2nd and 2 from the 48-yard line. Need to get to midfield for the first. And it's just going to hand off here to Lindbergh, who has 2 touchdowns in this game, cutting to the outside. And Lindbergh's going to have a first down for Wachusett. Once again, all they need to do now is continue to chew up this clock. They're going to head out here with a blowout victory over Doherty. And we'll see Doherty on our final game of 2024, Thanksgiving morning, 10 a.m. kickoff as they take on Burncoat. I said 8 a.m. because I'll be here at 8 a.m. on Thanksgiving morning. It's a plethora of drinks. Non-alcoholic, of course. 6.5 left in the fourth, as you see top of your screen. First down to midfield. So Lindbergh got exactly where he needed to be. And Ash is going to hand off here on first down. Once again, it is Anglin. And he has wrapped up back inside Wachusett territory as we reach the 6-minute mark here in the fourth. So once again, folks, if you have not listened to Linkin Park's new album, From Zero, featuring new singer Emily Armstrong, the first album from Linkin Park since the death of their lead singer Chester Bennington, who committed suicide in July of 2017. Check out that album because it is a masterpiece. Shout out to Linkin Park for such a great job. 2nd 11, also one on the carry there by Anglin. Anderson hands off again. Looks like Smith taking the carry here. Smith has a hole, but he is brought down from behind. Ball goes back into Doherty territory, however. It's about the 44-yard line, so by gaining about 8 on that carry. 3rd down and 4 coming up as we're going to reach the 5-minute mark here in the fourth quarter.
Tell Victor to go in the box, like you said.
So we already talked about it. Doubleheader tomorrow. Talk about the Thanksgiving game, their final game here in 2024 as Burncoat takes on Doherty. We also got North-South the day before Thanksgiving. That's a noon kickoff at 3 p.m. on November 27th. Abbey Kelly and Worcester Tech right after North-South here fully. 3rd and 4. Anderson hands off here to Smith. Smith breaking the tackle, and he will be very close to that first down. Let's see if they give it to him. I do believe he's going to be about a hair short of a first down, but let's see. Might need to bring the chains out, and they're actually going to single 4th down and an inch.
Hey, coach, tell the guys don't jump.
41-21. Wachusett. A 20-point lead over Doherty. And they're going to place that football at about the 40.5-yard line. They had it at the 40. It's supposed to be at the 41, so it's going to be 4th down and half a yard.
I'll go Boston.
Once again, Wachusett going for it here. Trying to chew up this clock and head out with a road victory.
The tight end.
Anderson hands off here to Smith. Oh, no, that's Lindbergh, and Lindbergh is stopped in the backfield. So Doherty's defense making a stop. Offense come back out with 3:45 left. Back in the sec right here in News Talk New England and East Coast Sports Hub. Doherty will start the football at their own 41-yard line after Wachusett cannot convert a 4th down, and a big run here by Perkins. Going up the middle, breaking away. There goes Perkins. Down to the 19, thrown down there. Kersan is looking for a flag. He's not going to get one. But a big run there by Andre Perkins. Clock stopped now with 3:35 left in the fourth. 41-21 still your score. Wachusett looking to hold on. But a 20-point lead. Now clock running with under 3.5 left. First down officially at the 19-yard line. A 40-yard run there by Perkins, and on first down he takes the carry here. And he is brought down in the backfield. Loss of a few there. We're going to hit the 3-minute mark before the next play here. See the frustration there by Perkins grabbing his face mask. And they placed the ball about the 20-yard line, so maybe just a loss. It looks like just a loss 1 there. He's 2nd and 11. 41-21, Wachusett looking like they're well on their way to victory here tonight over Doherty. Here at Foley. Romeo, and before you get the playoff, we have a whistle on a false start against Doherty. Once again, folks, outside of the 3 touchdown drives, it's been that kind of night. Romeo has 2 touchdown passes. He also has 2 interceptions. One off a deflection, intercepted by Jack Kelly. And another one, again, that one was intended for excuse me if I get this last name right, Lefebvre, who has 2 touchdowns tonight. He would have had his 3rd if it looked like he fell. There was miscommunication. But the only one in the end zone on the interception was the defender. Clock continuing to run here. We're under 2.5 left. 2nd and 15 at the 25-yard line. Romeo kind of taking himself here, kind of to the outside, trying to get away from a tackler, and he goes down about the 23. So we got about a gain of 2 on that carry. So we come to the 2-minute mark here in the 4th quarter. And of course, as folks talked about it before, there are no 2-minute timeouts. There's no 2-minute warning here in high school. Clock continues to run. So tomorrow, once again, folks, we have a doubleheader here at Foley. Noon Eastern, Burncoat taking on Oxford. 3 p.m. North taking on Blackstone Millville. Full day football coming to you from Newstock, New England and East Coast Sports Hub. Minute and a half left, 3rd and 13 from the 22. Romeo pumps, chucking it to the end zone, and he overthrows man. Intended for... here's the last name that I butchered before, folks. Pong. Clock stop, 125 left, and this is the last gasp here for Doherty. Before that, Doherty take their first time out. 125 left in the half. We'll be right back. You're watching a presentation of high school football right here in Newstock, New England, and East Coast Sports Hub. So out of the timeout, 125 left here in the 4th. Last gasp here for Doherty, down 20. 4th and 13 at the 22. Romeo over the middle, and the pass is incomplete. Contact, no flag. Pass intended. Once again, there's Lefebvre. And he is frustrated. He's looking for a flag. He didn't get it. And so, we will stick with you here for the remainder of this game. Look forward to bringing our doubleheader tomorrow. And then November 27th, another doubleheader. Again, North will take on South. Biggest rivalry here in Worcester. And a 3 p.m. game between Worcester Tech and Abbey Kelly to follow. And our final game of 2024 will be a 10 a.m. kickoff on Thanksgiving morning as Burncoat takes on Doherty. Hoping for a very exciting matchup in that final game to end 2024. And it looks like Anderson's getting ready to take some knees here. And that's exactly what he'll do. So how about this, folks? Sophomore Thomas Anderson comes into this game. His team travels 21 miles to come here to Foley, and he throws 2 touchdown passes of over 70 yards. What a game for the sophomore. And obviously, this team at 5-4 have been blown on their playoff game. I would say that Thomas Anderson and much of this team, which is full of sophomores and juniors, they have a bright future ahead of them. And there you go. You hear the cheer. Thank you, seniors. As this is Josh Romeo's final home game for the Highlanders. Did not go the way he wanted, of course, but he'll get one final game Thanksgiving morning, November 28th, as Burncoat will take on Doherty. And that, folks, is going to do it. Your final score here tonight. Wachusett 41, Doherty 21. For the Wachusett Mountaineers, for the Doherty Highlanders, for East Coast Sports Hub, Newstock, New England, and the city of Worcester, I'm Stephen Err. Thank you all for joining us here tonight. We'll see you tomorrow for our doubleheader. For now, good night from Worcester, Massachusetts.